You wake up in the morning. You open your eyes. The world appears before you, solid, separate, already there. The walls of your room, the light streaming through the window, the floor beneath your feet. All of it seems to exist independently of you, doesn't it? As if you've been dropped into a reality that was here long before you arrived and will continue long after you're gone. This is the story we've been told. This is the story we tell ourselves. We are visitors, passengers, temporary guests in a universe that doesn't particularly care whether we're here or not. We fall into this world like rain falls on stone, briefly, accidentally, without belonging. But what if I told you this entire narrative is backwards? What if you didn't fall into this world at all? My name is Adrian Vale. I've spent 30 years walking through deserts and cities, monasteries and markets, asking one question in 1,000 different ways. What are we? And everywhere I've gone, beneath the surface of every philosophy, every religion, every scientific truth, I've found the same answer hiding in plain sight. You are not in the universe. You are not separate from it. You didn't arrive here from somewhere else. You grew here. Like a fruit grows from a tree. Like a wave grows from an ocean. You are what the universe is doing right here, right now, in this specific shape we call your life. Let's start with language, because language has betrayed us. Listen to how we speak. I came into this world. I exist in the universe. I am in my body. Every preposition creates distance. Every phrase builds a wall between subject and object, between you and everything else. We say, I have a body, as if you're one thing, and your body is another thing you possess. Like you have a car or you have a house. But you don't have a body. You are a body. Or more precisely, you are what your body is doing right now. Breathing, thinking, sensing, being. We say, I am in the universe, as if the universe is a container and you're an object inside it. But containers and contents are separate, a cup and the water in it, a room and the person in it. You can remove the water from the cup. You can leave the room. But can you remove yourself from the universe? Can you step outside of existence itself? This grammatical habit, this way of speaking that separates the self from the world, has created a philosophical prison. We've linguistically convinced ourselves that we're isolated entities, separate consciousnesses trapped in separate bodies, wandering through a universe that is fundamentally alien to us. But reality doesn't work in nouns and prepositions. Reality is a verb, it's a process, an event, a happening. You are not a thing in the world, you are something the world is doing. Think about it. Where do you end and the world begins? You might say at your skin, but your skin is constantly exchanging molecules with the air. You breathe in oxygen that was just in the atmosphere. It becomes part of your blood. You breathe out carbon dioxide that becomes part of the atmosphere. The boundary is porous, temporary, imaginary. Go deeper. The atoms in your body were forged in the cores of ancient stars. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the carbon in your cells. All of it was created billions of years ago in stellar furnaces and scattered across space when those stars died. You are literally made of stardust. Not metaphorically, literally. So when did you begin? At birth? At conception? When those atoms formed in dying stars? When the universe itself began? The truth is, you never began, because you were never separate from the process that creates everything. Let me give you an image. A tree stands in an orchard. In spring, it blossoms. In summer, it grows apples. Now, did the apple fall into the tree from somewhere else? Did it arrive from outside? Of course not. The apple grew from the tree. It's what the tree does. Given sunlight, water, soil, and time, the tree apples. That's its nature. Now expand the image. The tree itself. Where did it come from? It grew from the earth. From the soil, the rain, the sun, the air. The tree is what the earth does in that particular spot, under those particular conditions. The earth trees. Expand further. The earth, where did it come from? It condensed from a cloud of dust and gas orbiting a young star. It's what this solar system does. This solar system, planets. And the solar system. It formed from the remnants of earlier stars, from the fabric of space-time itself, from the fundamental laws and forces that govern reality. It's what the universe does. The universe, solar systems. Now follow this logic to its conclusion. You, where did you come from? You grew from your parents, yes, but also from the food they ate, from the air they breathed, from the planet that sustained them, from the star that warmed that planet, from the galaxy that birthed that star, from the universe that created that galaxy. You are what the universe does. The universe peoples. Just as its stars and planets and trees and rivers, you are a form the universe takes, a way it organizes itself, a pattern it creates. You didn't come into this world. You came out of it. Like a flower comes out of a plant, like a wave comes out of an ocean. And here's what that means. You belong here, completely, absolutely, undeniably. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not a random collision of atoms that somehow gained consciousness and now wanders confused through an indifferent cosmos. You are what this cosmos is doing right now. You are its current expression, its present form. You are the universe experiencing itself from this particular angle, in this particular way. When you look at a mountain, that's the universe looking at itself. When you feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, that's the universe feeling itself. When you think about existence, that's the universe thinking about itself. You are not observing reality from outside. You are reality observing itself from inside. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your breath. Feel the air moving in and out of your lungs. Feel the weight of your body, the temperature of the air around you, the sounds reaching your ears. Now ask yourself, who is feeling this? You might say, I am. But what is this I? Where is it located? Is it in your head, in your chest, distributed throughout your body? Or is it somehow separate from your body, observing it from a distance? The truth is stranger and more beautiful than any of these options. When you feel the sun warming your skin, you say, I feel the sun. But look closer. There's the sun, a massive ball of nuclear fusion 93 million miles away. There's light, electromagnetic radiation traveling through space. There's your skin, a complex organ of cells and nerves. There's a chemical reaction, photons hitting molecules. There's a neural signal, electricity traveling through your nervous system. There's a sensation, warmth, pleasure, presence. Where in this chain of events is the separation? Where does the sun end and you begin? The light that left the sun is now part of the process happening in your body. The sensation you feel is the universe touching itself. The sun and your skin are not two separate things having an interaction. They are one continuous process, one event, one happening. The sun is feeling itself through your skin. The universe is sensing itself through your senses. You think you are looking at the stars, but you are made of the same substance as the stars. The same laws govern you and them. The same forces created you and them. When you look at the stars, it's the universe looking at itself. Stars looking at stars. Consciousness recognizing consciousness. You are not a separate observer of reality. You are reality's way of observing itself. This is not mysticism. This is not poetry. This is physics. This is biology. This is the simple recognition of what you actually are. A temporary pattern in the eternal dance of energy and matter. A local intensification of the universal process. A way the cosmos organizes itself to experience itself. Every sensation you have is the universe sensing itself. Every thought you think is the universe thinking itself. Every emotion you feel is the universe feeling itself. You are not in the universe having an experience. You are the universe having an experience of being you. There's an old question that philosophers love to argue about. Is life a dream? Are we living in some kind of simulation or illusion? Is reality real? But this question assumes the wrong framework. It assumes there's a dreamer separate from the dream, a simulator separate from the simulation, a reality separate from the illusion. What if the universe is dreaming, and you are what it's dreaming? Not you as separate from the universe, but you as the universe's dream of itself. Think about your dreams at night. When you dream, you create entire worlds. People, places, events. And in the dream, you often appear as a character. You, the dreamer, create a dream you that walks through the dream world. The dream you feels separate, individual, autonomous. But it's not. It's you. The dreamer and the dream character are the same thing, just experienced from different perspectives. Now expand this. What if the universe is dreaming, and you are one of its dream characters? Not separate from it, but a form it takes within its own dream. But here's the twist. You're not just a passive character in the universe's dream. You're the part of the dream that's become aware it's dreaming. You're the universe's lucid moment, the point where the dream recognizes itself as a dream. And simultaneously, the universe is your dream. Everything you experience, every sight, sound, sensation, thought, exists only in your consciousness. The world you perceive is a construction of your nervous system. The colors you see don't exist out there. They're interpretations your brain creates from electromagnetic wavelengths. The sounds you hear are your brain's translation of air pressure waves. The solid objects you touch are mostly empty space, held together by forces your senses can't directly perceive. The world you experience is your dream of the universe, and you are the universe's dream of itself. The dreamer and the dream are one. You and the universe are one, not in some vague metaphorical sense, but in the most literal, physical, actual sense. You are not a guest in this world. You are not a visitor. You are not an alien consciousness temporarily inhabiting a material body in a material universe. You are the world. You are the universe. You are existence itself, experiencing itself from this particular point of view, in this particular form, for this particular moment. So what do you do with this? How do you live with this understanding? First, you stop feeling like a stranger. You stop feeling like you don't belong. You stop feeling like you're somehow wrong or broken or out of place. How could you be? You grew here. This is your home, not just this planet, but this universe. You are as natural as a river, as inevitable as a sunrise, as belonging as a tree in a forest. Second, you recognize your responsibility. If you are what the universe is doing, then what you do matters. Not because some external judge is watching, but because you are the universe judging itself. When you harm another person, the universe is harming itself. When you create beauty, the universe is beautifying itself. When you seek truth, the universe is discovering itself. You are not separate from the consequences of your actions. You are the consequences. You are the action and the reaction, the cause and the effect, the question and the answer. Third, you stop fearing death. How can you die when you were never born? How can you end when you never began? The particular pattern that is your individual consciousness will dissolve, yes. But the universe that created that pattern continues. And you are that universe. You always were. You always will be. Before you were born, where were you? You were in the universe, waiting to happen. After you die, where will you be? You'll be in the universe, continuing to happen in new forms. The wave rises from the ocean and falls back into it. But the ocean never dies, and you are the ocean, temporarily experiencing itself as a wave. Fourth, you start seeing everyone and everything differently. That person you pass on the street, that's you. That's the universe in another form. That tree, that bird, that mountain, that star, all of it is you. All of it is the universe experiencing itself in different ways. This doesn't erase differences. It doesn't mean everything is identical. Waves are different from each other. But they're all ocean. Apples are different from each other. But they're all expressions of the tree. You are unique. Your perspective is unique. Your experience is unique. But your substance is universal. Your nature is cosmic. Your identity is existence itself. I'm standing on a hillside as I record this. There's an old apple tree here, gnarled and twisted, still producing fruit after decades. I'm holding one of its apples. It's small, imperfect, scarred by weather and insects. But it's real. It grew here. It belongs here. This apple didn't fall into the tree from somewhere else. It didn't arrive as a foreign object. It grew from the tree's substance, shaped by the tree's nature, nourished by the tree's roots, which drew from the soil, which was fed by the rain, which came from the ocean, which was warmed by the sun, which was born from the universe itself. This apple is the universe in apple form, and I am the universe in human form. And you, wherever you are, whenever you're hearing this, you are the universe in your form. You didn't fall into this world. You grew from it. You are its fruit. You are what it produces. You are its way of experiencing itself, knowing itself, being itself. And that means you are not alone. You have never been alone. You cannot be alone. You are the universe, and the universe is you, and everything that exists is the same singular reality experiencing itself in infinite forms. Feel the ground beneath your feet. That's you. Feel the air in your lungs. That's you. See the sky above. That's you. Hear these words. That's you talking to yourself, the universe reminding itself of what it is. You are not a stranger here. You are not lost. You are not separate. You are home. You have always been home. Because you are the home itself. The fruit doesn't fall into the tree. It grows from it. And when it falls to the ground, It doesn't leave the tree behind. It carries the tree's essence within it, seeds that will grow new trees, continuing the pattern, continuing the process, continuing the eternal dance of the universe, creating itself, experiencing itself, being itself. You are that dance, you are that process, you are that eternal creative act. Welcome home. You never left.